Have you ever felt a deep restlessness, like you're destined for something great, but you just can't quite figure out what it is? That feeling might be the sign that you're one of the chosen ones, those who've received a unique spiritual calling. And that calling is stronger now than ever. The time to awaken is running out, and the choice to embark on this journey or stay in the comfort of routine is yours. If you've made it here, it's no accident. There's a reason for this constant search for purpose, this feeling that something more is waiting for you. Today, we're going to dive into the path of the chosen ones, a challenging journey, but one that reveals true spiritual fulfillment. The signs are all around you, and ignoring them means missing the chance to unlock your true potential. Now is the time to activate your spiritual transformation, put on your armor, and walk toward your divine purpose. The question is, are you ready to answer this call, or will you let this opportunity slip away? Time is ticking, and the choice is yours. The chosen are at a crossroads. The spiritual restlessness you're feeling can't be ignored any longer. It's a call to something greater. Maybe you've noticed that your life doesn't quite fit the usual mold, like you're meant for something more. This is no coincidence. The universe is speaking to you, and this spiritual transformation is your next inevitable step. But the question remains, are you ready to answer the call? This call isn't for everyone. Only those who feel this inner urgency, this constant drive for spiritual growth, can truly recognize it. The signs are everywhere, a sense that you're made for something bigger, a relentless search for purpose, and a dissatisfaction with the superficial aspects of ordinary life. This is what sets the chosen apart. However, ignoring this call means wasting the chance to unlock your true potential. You already know it's time to act, but how do you know if you're truly ready? The fact that you're here, listening to this message, is a powerful indicator. The trials on your path aren't obstacles, they're tests that strengthen your spiritual essence. If you feel there's something inside you that the world hasn't recognized yet, it's because you're on the brink of a great transformation. But this change will only happen if you take the first step. And how do you take that step? By preparing yourself spiritually. The journey of the chosen ones requires more than just good intentions, it demands preparation and determination. There's a spiritual armor available to guide and protect you. Are you ready to put it on and begin your walk toward your purpose? Answering the call of the chosen ones isn't easy, and spiritual challenges are inevitable. To follow this path, it's essential that you're equipped with your spiritual armor. This armor isn't symbolic, it's real and crucial for protecting you from negative influences and distractions that try to pull you off course. Each piece plays an important role, strengthening you in specific ways. The belt of truth is what keeps you grounded in the midst of confusion. In a world full of lies and distractions, you need the truth to guide your steps. But this truth isn't just about knowing right from wrong. It goes beyond the material world, it's about aligning with spiritual truth, the one that comes from your direct connection to the divine. Picture yourself surrounded by conflicting voices, each trying to convince you of different truths. The belt of truth helps you discern what truly matters for your spiritual journey and what's just a distraction. Without this truth, a single misstep can pull you away from your purpose. The breastplate of righteousness is another essential piece that protects your heart. In a world where injustice seems to prevail, staying true and just is what sets you apart. But righteousness here isn't just about doing what's right by the world's standards, it's about acting according to spiritual principles. This breastplate shields you from cynicism, bitterness, and influences that try to harden your heart. How many times have you been tempted to stray from your path because of betrayal or injustice? The breastplate reminds you that true justice isn't found in external circumstances but in keeping your soul pure and aligned with the divine. the shoes of the gospel of peace are essential for giving you balance and serenity on your walk. Even on the roughest terrain, they ensure you move forward without losing your peace. Imagine being in the middle of emotional or spiritual chaos, yet still walking with tranquility. These shoes allow you to keep going, even when everything around you seems to be falling apart. They're a reminder that, for the chosen ones, inner peace is a powerful force that shields you from fear and anxiety. Have you ever found yourself reacting impulsively in moments of stress? With the shoes of peace, you learn to respond calmly, staying in control of your actions. In addition, the shield of faith protects you from doubts and spiritual attacks. Faith isn't passive, it's active. It needs to be nurtured constantly so that you can resist the influences that try to shake your confidence. Think of the shield as a barrier that blocks negative thoughts, fears, and insecurities from entering your mind. Without this shield, it's easy to be hit by the doubts that arise along the way. But with it, you're reminded that no matter what's happening around you, you're protected by your trust in the greater purpose. The helmet of salvation completes the armor, guarding your mind. Our minds are the battleground where doubts, fears, and the strongest temptations arise. How many times have you been attacked by destructive thoughts or doubts that tried to pull you away from your path? The helmet reminds you to protect your mind, keeping it focused on salvation and what truly matters. It keeps thoughts of discouragement or illusion from leading you astray. Wearing this armor is what will allow you to face the challenges of spiritual life. But remember, it's not enough to just know about it, you have to use it daily. Transformation only happens when you integrate these practices into your everyday life. How can you strengthen your belt of truth today? How can you protect your heart with the breastplate of righteousness in the small choices you make throughout the day? Are you walking in the shoes of peace, keeping your serenity even in tough situations? And most importantly, is your faith strong enough to withstand the trials ahead? Each piece plays a crucial role in your transformation journey. And transformation doesn't happen passively. It requires you to suit up every day, to be ready to face the challenges with courage and determination. Now that you're armed, are you ready to face the challenges that lie ahead? Because it's in those very challenges that your divine purpose begins to reveal itself. Chosen ones aren't exempt from difficulties. In fact, their lives are marked by constant and profound challenges. But here's the secret: these challenges aren't punishments or mere obstacles. They're part of a carefully orchestrated divine plan to shape, refine, and strengthen you on your spiritual journey. Every trial is a stepping stone that brings you closer to your higher purpose. Think of the transformation process in nature. Diamonds are formed under extreme pressure, gold is purified by fire. In the same way, the chosen ones are shaped by life's trials. These challenges come in many forms, from internal struggles like doubt and fear to external obstacles like difficult circumstances or relationships. What you're going through isn't a coincidence, it's part of a greater preparation. Overcoming these challenges isn't just a test of strength, it's an opportunity for spiritual growth. Each time you conquer a difficulty, you purify your spirit and get closer to your true essence. It's like a warrior who, after going through many battles, not only tests their strength but hones their skills. What matters most is how you react to these trials. It's during moments of greatest pain and difficulty that the deepest lessons are revealed. If you're facing fear, whether it's the fear of failure or the fear of not being enough, know that it's there to prove you're stronger than you think. Fear is one of the biggest tests because it tries to block your path to spiritual awakening. Overcoming it means clearing the way for a stronger faith and a deeper connection with the divine. External challenges, like financial losses, illnesses, or problems in relationships, are also part of this shaping process. The real question is, what can you learn from these situations? Every difficulty carries a lesson that prepares you to fulfill your divine purpose. Facing these adversities with courage and faith not only shapes your character but also reveals the greatness of your mission. Chosen ones learn to see suffering and pain not as punishments but as opportunities for growth. Just like a stone is sculpted to reveal its most beautiful form, your spirit is shaped by life's trials. And this transformation requires you to face challenges head-on, with the conviction that they're part of the path to your true mission. Are you ready to face these challenges as part of your divine purpose? With faith and determination, every obstacle can become a stepping stone towards spiritual fulfillment. Faith is the foundation on which the chosen ones build their spiritual transformation. But not just any faith will do. To face the challenges that come along the chosen path, you need unshakable faith, a deep trust that goes beyond external circumstances. This faith is what keeps you grounded when everything around you seems to be falling apart. It's the fuel that pushes you to keep going, even when the obstacles feel overwhelming. Unlike what many believe, unshakable faith isn't just about believing in something bigger. It requires action and daily practice. Having faith means living every moment aware that the universe has a purpose for you, and every choice you make should reflect that trust. Ask yourself, how can you actively use your faith today? It's not enough to wait for moments of desperation to exercise your faith. It's through the small, everyday choices that it grows stronger. By choosing to follow the path that aligns with your purpose, by trusting in divine decisions even when the immediate results aren't clear, you're cultivating this faith. The most important thing to understand is that faith doesn't eliminate challenges, it changes the way you face them. When you have strong, active faith, you don't fall into despair in the face of obstacles. On the contrary, you see them as opportunities to practice your trust in the divine purpose even more. By nurturing this faith daily, you'll be ready when the big trials come. And this preparation isn't just mental, it's spiritual. So, how do you strengthen this faith? There are simple practices that can help keep your spiritual connection alive. Gratitude, for example, is a powerful tool for nurturing your faith. By recognizing the daily blessings, no matter how small, you reinforce the idea that the universe is always working in your favor. Even in tough times, there's always something to be grateful for, and this practice of gratitude keeps your faith alive and strong. Also, surrounding yourself with people who share this faith is essential. The spiritual journey doesn't have to be a lonely one, and having a community or support group can strengthen your trust. By sharing experiences and learning from others, your faith becomes more solid and resilient. Think about how you can seek or create a community that supports your spiritual growth. The environment you're in makes all the difference in your ability to maintain unshakable faith. Lastly, unshakable faith is what moves you to act, to make decisions aligned with your divine purpose. It gives you clarity to discern what's important and what's just a distraction. With strong faith, you become capable of facing any challenge, knowing that, no matter what happens, the divine plan is always working in your favor. True spiritual transformation only happens when you use this faith to guide every area of your life. And you? How can you start using your faith more actively in your daily life? Prayer and meditation are two essential practices that connect the chosen ones directly with the divine source. They're not just rituals, they're powerful tools that activate and sustain the process of spiritual transformation. For the chosen, prayer and meditation are like bridges between the physical and spiritual worlds, allowing them to receive guidance, clarity, and strength to move forward on their journey. Prayer is the moment when you talk to the divine, sharing your worries, fears, and hopes. It allows you to align your intentions with your spiritual purpose, asking for direction and strength. But prayer is more than just asking for things, it's also an act of surrender and trust. When you pray, you're affirming your faith that there's a greater plan, And even when things seem tough, you're on the right path. Have you ever noticed how prayer can bring peace in moments of uncertainty? That's the power of connecting with the divine. On the other hand, meditation gives you the space to listen. If prayer is when you speak, meditation is when you listen. Through meditation, you allow yourself to quiet the outside world and open up to divine wisdom. It's in this state of calm and silence that many answers come. When you meditate, you connect with your inner self, allowing your mind to settle and your spirit to receive the guidance it needs. How many times have you found clarity in moments of deep silence? Meditation is the doorway to the divine. These two practices complement each other. Prayer and meditation, when used together, form a powerful combination that guides the chosen on their journey of transformation. When you pray, you release your worries and trust in the bigger plan. When you meditate, you create space to receive insights, wisdom, and the strength to carry on. These moments of deep connection help you stay clear amidst the chaos and strengthen you to face the daily challenges. In everyday life, these practices can be simple but must be consistent. Prayer doesn't need to be long or elaborate, it can be an intimate and sincere dialogue with the divine, at any moment of the day. Likewise, meditation can be done in just a few minutes of silence, focusing on your breath and calming your mind. What's important is that these practices become part of your routine, keeping your spiritual connection alive. Ask yourself, have you been setting aside enough time to connect with the divine through prayer and meditation? How could these practices transform your life if integrated consistently? The spiritual transformation of the chosen ones depends on their ability to maintain this connection with the divine. Through prayer and meditation, you don't just seek guidance, you also strengthen your faith, clarity, and resilience. They are the fuel that keeps your journey moving forward. When you're spiritually aligned, transformation flows naturally. Are you ready to make these practices a central part of your daily life? Now that you know what you need to do, the choice is yours. Spiritual transformation doesn't happen by accident, it requires preparation, intention, and constant action. If you're one of the chosen, this is your moment to activate your potential, strengthen yourself with spiritual armor, and face the challenges ahead with faith and courage. Remember, the signs are all around you, and the universe is calling you. Don't ignore this call. Through prayer, meditation, and faith, you can access the clarity and strength you need to continue your journey toward your divine purpose. But you're the one who must take the first step. Share in the comments how you plan to strengthen your faith and activate your spiritual transformation. If this video resonated with you, leave a like and subscribe to keep following this journey of spiritual growth. Together, we can create a community of chosen ones, ready to fulfill their sacred mission.